Welcome to ChopTube. This is the place where you can chop up any YouTube video on the internet right here, make beats only with YouTube links, and then share it in the most fun, weird way. So this is one session I already made. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So I'm gonna click there, I'm gonna unhide the whole interface, and let's just pause everything and go one by one, see how it's built. So on here you have the first loop. It's just a YouTube video. If I press the Q button, it's gonna play different cue points that are here. I can activate while it's playing different cue points just by pressing the number. And each cue point has a specific timestamp that it jumps to, a specific volume. So you can have different cue points, have different volumes to create interesting transitions, and a shift percentage. So you can move that cue point a little bit forward or backwards in time to possibly have more fine control to match different sequences together. Okay, let's turn the next channel on. W, pressing, and E. Okay, for example, here you hear that a little double hit there in the end. If I want to fix that, what I could do is just try to change the tempo. Sounds like the loop is a bit too short, so maybe I need to make it, no, the other way, I need to make it a bit slower. Let's try a bit more. No, other way, sorry. Let's see. Maybe this cue point number 1 is a bit off. Let's see. I can just trigger it. No, it sounds fine. Why don't I? Okay. Oh, the BPM just jumped up a lot. I don't know why. Let's see. Maybe it's a bug. I think I pressed something on mistake. Let's see. You know what? I don't need this. I can actually use a tap tempo. Almost. Oh. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now let's turn on the last channel here. You can either click here or press the letter R. Let's turn up that volume up of that vocal. Let's mute W here, and instead play around a bit more with R. So I just click here on the tile anywhere, and you see that it's selected, and now I can... Okay, I got a groove going. I can press the L button, the L key on my keyboard, and we'll activate the loop. Okay, let's do it. Okay, what I noticed that this sequencer is set to 8 notes. I think change it to 16. I think it will be more interesting. Okay, let's clear it and try again. That's nice. Okay, you know what I want to do? I'm gonna copy this tile and paste it here. Alright, I'm gonna mute that, Q, disable loop, and just find kind of a different pattern here at T. So I'm gonna press T. Let's see what else I got here. Oh. Ooh, let's turn the volume. Let's see. Let's clean this loop. Let me move myself so you can see better. Okay. While I trigger it, I'm gonna shift it back in the time step by using the arrow keys. No, I like it better before. Going back. Okay, I like this cue point a lot. Let's find another one at 5. No. 6. Let's see what's, if I shift it a little bit. Just scrolling around looking for... Ooh. Oh. I'm gonna press L to record this jam. Okay, almost. The cue point number 6 is a little bit off, so I'm gonna turn off the looper, press 6, and now I'm at cue point 6. Let me shift it a little bit. Okay. Still doesn't sound exactly right. Let's shift it a bit more. Sound a bit late. Okay, what we can do is use the shift button to move it a bit backwards. Let's try. Nice. Woo! Now let's turn the volume down a bit on this whole channel. No, you know what? I like the pad sound a lot. Number 6, I think it can be a bit lower volume, alright? Let's turn down the volume of just that cue point. Okay, now let's press the tab button and see how it looks. Well, since these videos are not very video-y, you don't see it very well, but you know what? Let's add something completely different. Here, let's choose top 100 hits. And let's let our ears rest a little bit. I'm gonna turn off these and... Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna press random and let's see what kind of hit music we got here. And so we don't get disqualified from YouTube, I'm gonna chop it up really fast and really crazily. And then I'll show you a really cool trick. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna press L to turn on the looper. See, it's on right now, and also the outline here is red. And I'm just gonna press Y and go directly. Okay, it sounds like we got like a snare on 5. Let's put it here. And let's put an M after. Ooh. Let's turn on E again and see how it's on. Let's clean it up a little bit. You see, just by clicking randomly, you discover really weird grooves. Number 3, cue point number 3 is really starting. Let's see if we can adjust it to make it even more shiny. Yeah. Let's mute everything we don't want. If I press mute M on this keyboard, it's just gonna mute the video in that one moment. try to tweak cue point number 6. Let's add another 6 in here. Let's turn down the volume on that tap. Okay, let's mix up a bit. This still is a bit too loud. I think the drums here need to be more dominant. Ooh. Okay. I think we need a more heavier drums. Maybe we go back to here. No, this is drum loops. Let's add another drum loop here. Maybe there's another category here, solo drummers, which is very noisy. People playing drums very wildly, but maybe we can find some actual groove in here. Let's see. You know what? Let's mute everything. Y, T, and E. Okay, let's just listen to this new channel. Let's play it. All right. Yeah, very noisy. That's kind of nice. Oof, super noisy. Oh. Maybe we can try it. It's not gonna hurt. Let's get that snare. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, that's fine. It's not gonna work in our tempo at all. Woo! She's cool. Often, what's another trick is that the 0 is always the start of the video. So instead of using the mute, usually in the beginning of the video, there's not a lot of sound happening. Let's try that. I'll add here a 0 and here. Let's try and here. So let's see. No, she goes into it right away. Okay, here's a cool trick. Now, what we could try is to click random, but the cue points in the sequencer will stay. It just changes the video.
Maybe.
Woo!
Maybe.
Woo!
Maybe.
There's a huge sound effect here in the beginning, but it's a bit late. Let's get the transient. Oh!
Maybe.
Woo!
Maybe you should.
Oh, that's almost a beat. Oh my god, it's so massive. Shit. Let's get this.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
Damn. Oof, I have to listen to it with E.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
Okay, the kick is awesome. Let's just remove this.
Maybe you should hook it. Maybe you should hook it. Maybe you should. Maybe you should hook it.
I don't actually like this. Maybe you should hook it up. But I love the kick. So either I try to mute.
Maybe you should hook it. Maybe you should hook it. Hook it. Hook it.
Okay, and let's put another cue point here. Woo! Sounds like a jungle snare. Let's try to get that cue point. Okay, let's try it actually. Okay, I missed the transient there. I moved too far. A bit back. Let's try to remove this mute, see what happens.
Maybe you should.
Let's jump.
Maybe you should.
Okay, this has to go a bit earlier. Doesn't sit well with E.
Maybe you should.
Let's move it a bit, shift it backwards.
Maybe you should.
Woo!
Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
I like that. Maybe I don't need this.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
Nice. Okay, let's add another cue point. Maybe here. Let's see what number 8 does. Woo! Woo! Turns into a jungle track. Now let's try another thing. What's in number 3? What's behind door number 3? Nothing. 4. 2. I think I have to remove this mute. Ooh, floor. Tum tum. Let's move it a bit. Try to catch that transient. Okay, now here's a crazy thing. Let's put that mute back on because I don't find anything interesting here. You can change the tile playback speed. Let's make it stretch. Okay, now we have a bunch of videos. Let's try to play around with them, okay? I'm gonna press tab. And now I'm gonna mess around just with the keys. Let's try randomly. Woof. Okay, gonna press randomly again. Oh! Oh. Okay, that was a bit of fun. So yeah, I can create these parts and arrange, create a little structure song out of it. There it is. I hope you guys join the Discord channel of ChopTube, and let's make this into a thing because it's just so freaking cool. It's ChopTube. What else can you ask for, right? It's just a fun way to make music, takes you out of your habits, your comfort zone, a new way. You know, creativity comes out of limitations. True creativity comes out of limitations and necessity and boundaries. That's where you can come up with things you would never come up with in a normal DAW. Having on one side just this as the art form, it's not designed. You could sample it, obviously, but I think that just taking this, clicking here, grabbing the URL, sending it to a friend, and they can instantly see it play after all the videos load. It's such a cool way to share beats. Yeah, join the Discord. Let's make some chops and see you later. Thanks for listening.